Greetings, greetings, all divine beings. It is Witchy Poo coming back to you. Hi, KPZ. Hello, could you do a reading on Selena Gomez 2025 acting business career? Is she going to be successful this year? Thank you in advance. Absolutely, and I appreciate the spanking request. Hello, got my bell. All right. Absolutely, KPZ. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the video, and the request will be granted, baby. Selena Gomez will be up next, guys, so be on the lookout for that reading. And I thank you guys for being a part of the tribe. So, Gaga is an Aries. Lena is a Capricorn. A lot of information popped up when we tried to do the reading for. Yes, nails are gone. I'm gardening. It's my season. Just, oh God. Nails are gone for now. They will be back. It's gardening season. All right. Uh, but there was a lot of information coming up with the Winehouse reading. And when we decided to go through with it, before I got started, it was just like something had completely come over me. And I was like kind of completely drawn back. I didn't know what to do. I had to kind of regroup and focus on the information and the sign that was given to me at that time. And so before we get started, the four of hellfires have popped out. So when we're dealing with the hellfires on this, this is called the horror deck. All right. I think I've tagged it before. It is available on Amazon if you're into that kind of dark gore. Uh, when it comes to self, the number 4 is what you always want to look at. If you are learning tarot, I'm trying to teach you along as we go through this track. But this is somebody who had not only stability, but complete security over possessing something. Whether it was wanting to possess this talent, whether it was wanting to possess the fact that you had to have this power, you wanted to be looked at as this. I feel like it's just saying you wanted to be looked at as this dark kind of entertainer who had a mysterious kind of way to her. But this image, this person, this security, this in-depth energy did not belong to Gaga. Okay? So let's just get started. I am going to draw 6 cards. And let me light the incense before we get before we get going. My apologies, guys. KPZ, I thank you again for the genuine energy, the comment, and Selena Gomez is up next. It's so funny because well, I'm not going to go there. But thank you so much. I just saw something come across my screen, but it was completely different reason. All right. Okay, here we go at this time. Sorry, guys. Spirits, I need to know what's going on between Capricorn and Aries signal. We got the Page of Skulls here. So I can't even get started because the cynical energy behind what has been done is a hazard. And it's also something that is being distracted. When you get in your feelings of vanity, when you get in your feelings of just having the attention on you're going to do anything. You can see that just through the YouTube streets. You can see that through the entertaining views that people need, right? You can't speak or get with somebody who already is wanting to tap in on the dark side. You can't speak or get into somebody who already has the creative niche of a child. And it takes that mentality to be sweet, or you can be cynical. You understand? So, I mean, I can't even get started. These cards just keep popping out. Come on, let me in. I need to know. No, please. I need to get started with Capricorn and Aries. Lina is a Capricorn. Gaga is an Aries. Let me through the door and show me clearly. The present is, it's small, but it's there. Spirits with sign symbols, downloads, and messages do we have on both signs between these two women? The Aries, Gaga, and Lena, Capricorn, her friend. You got the 6 of horns. So in the past, there's that boy. Here's a man again. In the past, she may have wanted to walk away from this whole music career in general. And I feel like this is Gaga coming in. And if you want to walk away from something, then, you want to move on. You don't feel like you can do it. You just may not have had the push to get it. And the fact that some ego is blocked here in the present, this could be this spell, this energy, this body, this whole soul tie thing wearing off. Then we have the 7 of Hellfires. And anytime that we see the number 7, we know that we're in completion, but we have to know there is some sort of profit. So there's a huge profit here in the future. Let's keep going, please. I'll go with this one first. All right, and then we got the High Priestess. I felt like it was going to be upside down in reverse, but it's not. The way I just flipped it over, it landed right back upright. So there is somebody from the past who was all knowing of this voice that was stolen, this whole aura and the swag. The next card is the Knight of Skulls. And a lot of skulls are here, so we're talking about feelings that are, deeply unresolved. And it's also something of a, it's like a graceful energy that can't be swayed upon. I feel like that's Gaga coming in with her sweet gesture, voice, and tone. And then the final card is the 9 of Skulls. So we're all in our feelings, and this is the year of the 9. And to understand that the truth is not coming to you only at this time, but a success and a complete satisfaction of what was done benign. All right. I'm really unsure what this 6 means because money's here. Can you tell us, please? So we've got the 5 of Bibles in reverse. We've got the 10 of Skulls in reverse, and then the Queen. All right. I feel very, I feel like blah-y. This energy comes in as somebody who had the ability to call a truce. Somebody who had the ability to say, okay, I'm going to avoid this conflict and just cooperate. Let's be a group, right? We could do something together, just them two. But you see, that really wasn't the wave, because the attention had to be all on the feeling of one female, right? In this industry, as far as this wild, dark kind of being. Katy Perry's not there. This is all Gaga's era, okay? This is all, I'm speaking to only people who can understand what I'm saying here. But we're wrapped in a mindset as to where this person can sway and swindle anybody because of their calm sense, because of their calm energy of controlling it. And when it comes to being graceful, when it comes to being calm, when it comes to the energy that I feel like an idealist want. Now this is all past tense, excuse me. And it's going to be easy to obtain here because people are in despair. People want to survive somehow, and they don't care how they get it. And you see, not only is the skulls and bones all over this thing to let you know what was really done as far as initiating the trouble, but the mouth of this young baby, looks like a child here, is being covered. So not only are you never going to really hear of what was done as far as what you can do to kind of obtain this. Gotta watch my words. In order to obtain a life that you never knew. Huh? Smarter than you, right? In order to attain a life you never knew, and to keep the attention all on you, you're not going to collaborate, even though I feel like this was already asked, well, hey, let's do something together in order to kind of join forces so they both won here. But one didn't want that. You understand? So now we're here in the present with this blocked ego, this blocked happiness, somebody who really feels that they're better and is just a pessimist. This really has no enthusiasm behind it, okay? So either Gaga really doesn't love what she's doing, or really, like I said, doesn't have the talent. We got the 8 of Horns, we got the 2 of Skulls, and then we got the King of Hellfires here. I want to start with her because as far as being blind and being completely obtuse to what was really done in order to gain this dark kingdom. This is something that I think forever was in plan, but it wasn't with these particular women. And I say that because there are a lot of different options that they had, but when it came to like the begging and the pleading, that's all kind of like Gaga had. She's so trapped into begging and pleading, like to get some sort of power that really never belonged to her from the start. So it's stolen because we're blind to the fact. We're blind to that fact of the art. The Two of Skulls is now here, letting you not only is there a man involved, but there is some sort of like attraction that we have. Somebody really joined forces to get something to go in a demise. So you can say what you want, you can do what you want, as long as you are being cooperative to get them to not worry, to be calm. This is all coming in of a person who has pure talent in like isolation, who has pure talent in connecting bonds and then immediately destroying them. And when I say collecting bonds and immediately destroying them, this is what the King of Hellfires is letting you know. This is somebody who completely is greedy and obsessed and possessed with wealth, and would do anything to have it here upon this planet. Now, they got it here in the present, but there's a lot of dark energy circling around it. There is a debt that needs to be paid, but I don't feel like it's ever going to happen because Gaga has no children here. She knows the game. You're not going to have children if you know you're going to have to give up one day. All right. So I'm feeling like this air energy that's coming through and a lot of water really is this dark energy circling what had to be done in order to gain. I don't want to say something magical, but that's the number 7 here. Something that will be beneficial. I put it like that in their world, in their sense. So now we have this energy of money, 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 fame, 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 fortune, fortune, fortune. This is all stability in a tradition that really wasn't meant. This really wasn't meant for her. This really wasn't meant for Gaga. What's the 7 of Hellfires? What's this Pentacles about? A lot of kings are here. There is a man that is involved, deeply, heavily involved in, I feel like how they got the control of this. Please forgive me, this soul, okay? We got the King of Skulls, we got the Tower, there's Aries, and then the 6 of Bibles. Everything that we think of occult knowledge, or we think that is evil in some sense, it really and truly is. But when you get down to the cracking of the code on what these people do to get it, then you understand the support that is constantly around them. All it takes is you saying that you are in agreement and you want to be down. And in this case, you pretty much got to take somebody out. And here in the future, it looks like this was done not only to gain the sense of fame, fortune, money, and all the attention, but this was also to get into a new, this was to get rid of some sort of competition. This is real success coming through in a victory, you know, after something happened. Now, please, I am not trying to trigger anybody. No disrespect to the family and anybody watching that may still know her, that are living. But you see, when they said that she was pushed off a balcony, but she was seen dancing, it's right here with the Aries card and the Taurus energy on the Tower setting. What was done to her was a complete unexpected feeling. I feel like lies, alcohol, spirits were around to open up quote unquote healing conversations, really to get the vibe flowing for a tragedy to take place. Now, because this is complete chaos, a lot of people didn't know that this girl had even passed at all. And then to top it off, Aries, Aquarius energy and control, you also have a man who is extremely close, still living and involved, whether he's an entity, whether he is a spirit, whether he is a real person living and just evil-hearted. I can't tell you. But this man has pure discipline. This man is emotionally wise. He is an advisor, so he may be tapped into the dark side. He may be the one that Lady Gaga had to go see to get this done. But as far as her being pushed off the balcony, from the cards, the man and Gaga is involved. Now, I have the high priestess back in the past tense. And this is all Virgo, Cancer, and fire sign energy for this moment. We've got the moon in reverse. There's the Cancer. We got the Capricorn. There's the devil. And then we got the king. Again, he's all over this. There is a man. All right. There's a man that's involved here that has a real, okay, well, there's the trick again. Now, when we did this reading on Lady Gaga, okay, baby, all right. Give me a second because I'm not nervous, but I'm tight. When we did the Gaga and Winehouse reading, this card came up as far as trickery. When I told you there was a limited amount of time that this Gaga had to get this done with this girl hanging from the balcony, this has popped out again for confirmation. The T is that it's just not these two girls that are involved. There is a man, and he could have been playing both of them. Whether this is, please forgive me, a dark entity, a spirit, or a physical person, he is here. He's involved with this. Now, Agatha Christie has popped up once again to let you know that this all was to be tricked upon the people. To get this fame, to get this fortune, to get something as far as taken from someone. Okay? And I also need you to know that this was done in clear thinking. This is somebody who feels they had perfect and ultimate reason, but they really didn't. It was just because this young lady Lena was much better than Gaga, spiritually as well. This energy is thirsty to gain all of this dark occult knowledge, I guess. I can say it like that. And now here we go with the devil in reverse. This is the Capricorn energy letting you know that, hey, death does become, right, of everyone. But when it comes to getting people addicted or catching people's attention, it very easily can be done. But this was done to Lena in a way as to where she trusted and laid down her guard completely at this time in this moment. They may have been discussing tracks, discussing deals. And when I say tracks, I mean songs, words. They were just really vibing here. And that got taken for granted. That got taken out of control. This also feels that, you know, she was released at this moment. And I feel not only released, please forgive me, please, God. Not released in the physical spirit, but her soul as well in the moment. Now, you're not liking what I'm saying. I understand the world. I get y'all. But the truth is not only coming to you at this time, but this is the fear. This is the fear that really lived. I feel like surrounding a consequence. They may have asked Lena to do something before and she wouldn't get with it. It was in a moment as to where not only was it black and white for her to get it, but she may have turned down something so demonic and Gaga didn't, if that makes sense. An illusion was trying to be pulled not only over the lives of this family with Lena, but also herself as well, with as far as letting her guard down and trusting people. The Knight of Skulls is here next, and I'm just really saddened by all of this. Could you tell us what's happening here with this man again? Because we got a lot of feelings involved, and we got somebody who's just really warm, showing support. So this could be Gaga coming back again. Now we got the Death Cord, we got the Three of Bibles, and then we got the Three of Skulls. So when I say that this three-party, there's this man between Gaga and Lena, I am not playing, my friends, okay? This man has a complete, I feel, downright wicked control of excess power over this whole scenario. He may or may not still be living, but he is very lonely and imbalanced in his energy. I believe he plays on the heartstrings of not only Gaga but a lot of females in the industry. I don't know. I don't know where that why. I don't know why. But it's also coming in as if hmm, the fact is man, in order to gain the eyes, the attention, you've got to take someone out. And it doesn't come to just anybody, any Tom, Dick, and Harry. It has to be someone you have a connection to, somebody who doesn't play themselves small. It has to come forward with the three of Bibles. It has to be, three. It has to be the power of three people. We have to get into the mode of understanding that people don't like progress, but when it comes to growth and confidence, Lena was a complete leader in that, and Gaga was just not. She just could not find her niche. Even though I told y'all before, acting would have been it if she just came out as a thespian in the theater, honestly. But this is somebody who definitely like did not want to have any obstacles in their way, and they knew that if this young lady would get the fame and fortune before they did, well, death to all things, death to the career and all that energy. Now Lena's back up here again. This is somebody who did not want to have some sort of new beginning happen for her. And they didn't. They came just in like this Grim Reaper. This is also the power of letting go. I don't know if Lena is just tired and fed up, but this is the energy of just wanting to release all pain and corruption. My heart is palpitating just a little bit. The trickery. Oh, the Nine of Skulls is next. Thank you, KPZ, for that. Selena Gomez is on the block next. I have, there's that man again, Five of Skulls. I'm getting, just getting real weary. We got the Chariot, another obstacle, the Five of Skulls, and the Three. There's the Three again with that man. I want to start here because I believe that if she didn't have like an idea, somebody didn't tell her to give her the willpower, to control, to say, oh, this is what you got to do. It's just black and white. It's good versus evil. If she wouldn't have had an influence, and this could have came, Gaga I'm talking about, if she didn't have this influence, it could have came from this man that told her, well, hey, this is what you need to get these things done. This is the year of the nine. So understanding that not only are we wrapped up in our emotions and our feelings, but the truth's coming to you at this time. This is somebody who has satisfaction and success already. So they know what you got to do, and then you know what you got to do to get it clearly. Okay? This is somebody who definitely represses a lot of pain. This is somebody who also is trapped in the emotion of attracting lost female energy. They love cocaine. I'm feeling like they may have all been like chilling and partying the same. Lena's not she wasn't like a bad, doing too many bad things. Like just being a young adult, a young adolescent, a young woman just experimenting. But what I'm saying was an inability, was a struggle. This man and Gaga, I believe, were in the vicinity of her falling off this balcony. Huh. I also am starting to feel that they're always going to be mourning and lost from not having her here. Not only is the family, but I feel like the entertainment industry will never get to hear. They knew what they had. They knew who she was as far as just a good girl. Different sound, and would attract and create and change the world. But the problem is this Gaga wanted it first, and she didn't have she struggled with the ability to understand that this girl wasn't her competition, but that's the way she looked at it. That's the way she felt. There's a lot of disappointment coming in, and I feel like it's all because of trust that is no longer there. The final card, DJ, hi, Lisbon, Portugal. Salutations. It's so great to meet you. Hello, my Lee. Okay, DJ, is it possible for a free reading? Well, if you're still watching, if you want to shout a question out, I'll kind of block it in and clip this part, and you can have your question presented. I want to draw one more and see if we can get the forbidden wisdom that you guys run from, the forbidden occult knowledge that nobody wants you to know about, the demons, devils, and spirits that walk this earth and even jump from person to person. You ever look at a person, they scrunch up so much and you see them scrunching and scrunching, you can see the devil in them coming out. It's so funny because in the world of predictions, Rahul art popped out as the first card for my predictions for the year. All right. They don't know, very little is known about this, but this man, he is a companion of Satan. And in the basket, he carries souls of cumber dungeons. I don't want to trigger anyone, but when I told you that there's a strong male presence involved that helped Gaga get this done, he is very much so here. And I just feel like this wasn't done all on her own. She had the influence of a strong male dark force. And Lena will forever be missed because there's so much grief and disappointment coming around from her family because they have all of these things as if, right, she was pushed from this balcony. And it definitely pops up as something just does. It isn't right, and it's definitely a struggle coming. So, DJ, I'm going to wait a little bit longer. It is possible for free reading. Lee, do you want to know something? Anybody that's here that's been watching at day ones, I appreciate you. You have a question, I'll draw a card to give you some insight on what to do. Other than that, that's it for Lena and Gaga. She got what she wanted, and that's just that. Be careful trusting your friends, especially the ones that watch you from afar, that feel that you're everything to them. Because one day they may not reciprocate that same energy, and that could be your end.